Libra, welcome to your year overview for 2019. This is, like I said, it's just a general reading. If you are wanting a personal reading, then do go to my website at www.spiritualreadings.net. Okay, and you can actually book your reading at step 1, and then step 2 you can purchase that reading as well. Just to let you know, there will be a love reading that will be coming up. Okay, and I've also just pre-shuffled the cards for you, and also I just want you to mention that if you've got any feedback or anything, then that's very much appreciated. And so I'm going to get right into the reading. So the what's happening in the month of January for you, Libra? You've got the Death card in the upright, and you've got the Hermit in the reverse. So it seems like in January, Libra, something has ended for you in the first month of 2019 in January. Okay, or something you have to move away from, something where you have to move forward and let go. And as a result of this change or this resistance or letting go, the Hermits now, even though you're coming out of this reflective state, okay, so even though there might be something in 2019 near the end where you had to move on and let go, and perhaps you just sort of like coming out of that energy now, where now with the Hermit card in the reverse, you're able to kind of put yourself out there more to the world, okay, not to be as less withdrawn as you probably previously was the last maybe few months at the end of 2018. And this change or transition that's happened, it could be in a relationship, a career, it could be on a personal level, okay, maybe something on a personal level where something's transformed you within yourself, okay, but now you are going to come out of this reflective state, maybe because now you perhaps gain some knowledge from this experience, because the Hermit represents seeking knowledge with a lantern, and now they've seeked the knowledge, they can come out of hiding and proceed forward. It seems like in February 2019, Libra, you've got the Seven of Wands in the upright, and you've got the Star card in the upright. So it seems like you're going to have to stand your ground against a group of people here, Libra. It could be stiff competition even in a workplace where you have to kind of defend yourself with a group of people. But it seems like with the Star card, something's going to get manifested, something's going to get fulfilled. There could be even healing, because if you notice this lady pouring water into the pond here, it's sort of like providing, like, to kind of soothe the situation. Where you feel like there could be some people getting quite competitive and you have to stand your ground against these people, but you're not sure what to do. You have to guard yourself. It seems like something's going to get fulfilled in February, where now things will hopefully be resolved and things will be soothed with a Star card. It could possibly represent an Aquarius as well. There could be Aquarius coming in to kind of resolve the situation. Okay? And if it's someone romantically involved, it could be a person who does have the qualities of an Aquarian. Okay, that's perhaps going to be by your side, that's going to stick up for you with a group of people. If it is perhaps on a romantic sense, or it could be on a professional sense, maybe a close colleague that's able to give you a helping hand. Okay, but it seems like someone's going to give you sort of like a helping hand, or to kind of soothe the situation that you're in at the moment. Looking in March then, Libra, we've got the Nine of Wands in the reverse, and you've got the Five of Swords in the upright. So there's perhaps, with the Nine of Wands in the reverse in March, it seems like you want to just give up. You know, you've kind of just given up. You don't want to persevere anymore. You don't want to move forward anymore. Because in the upright, it's kind of like you still want to persevere. You're still not sure whether to carry on or not, to carry on moving forward. But here, it's just like you've just dropped the wand. It's like you just decide to give up, decide to let go of it. Not to kind of persevere with the situation. As a result, there could be some form of defeat here, where someone's had the upper hand. Okay, it might have been you in a situation where you've kind of given up and not participated in this conflict here. You might decide just to walk away. Or there could be someone that's defeated you, or you feel defeated in a situation. So your advice card for the first quarter, Libra, got the Two of Michael. So, to Michael, the advice card showing here is it'll be better if you just make a decision. Overanalyzing a problem and don't overanalyze the problem and find a compromise, basically. That's what it's saying, okay? So perhaps you need to make some decisions in the first quarter, Libra, okay? Not to overanalyze everything and see if you can compromise any issues that are going on in the first quarter. So in April, Libra, you've got the Hierophant and you've got the Chariot in the reverse. It seems like there's some beliefs and values that you want to uphold in April. Okay? Perhaps there's some form of commitment that you're after in April. But however, with the Chariot card in the reverse, things perhaps are not going to move forward. Things perhaps going to come to a standstill. Okay? Things are perhaps going to stall. And perhaps you have to maybe be a bit more patient. Because Chariot's all about movement. It's all about moving forward. That's what the Chariot, the word represents, moving forward, fast movement forward. But you need to rein in the energies. But it seems like here, the Chariot's grind to a halt. So even though you want this commitment to move forward, it's a grind to a halt. You believe some values maybe that you thought you had, maybe is not worked out as you're expecting it to. And maybe you're not able to progress forward with the Chariot. Okay, it could be even a Taurus individual, because the Hierophant does represent a Taurus in the tarot deck. There could be a Taurus individual around you who's perhaps sort of like perhaps being even stubborn. You know, perhaps they're digging their heels into the ground. I mean, the Chariot's about stalling, stopping. So perhaps there's a Taurus around you who's been perhaps stubborn with you. But something's going to grind to a halt here in April 2019. Something's going to like stop all of a sudden. Looking in the month of May, you've got the Ten of Wands in the upright and you've got the Justice card in the reverse. So it seems like in the month of May, it seems like you feel burdened. And you feel like you've got a lot of responsibilities on your back. And you're carrying the weight on your shoulders, basically. And it seems like because there's some legal justice issue that's not working in your favour with the Justice card in the reverse. Okay, there's perhaps some legal matter that needs resolving that's perhaps not working out as you're expecting at the moment. But if it isn't a legal issue, it could be that you just feel burdened, because the Justice card represents a Libra in the tarot as well. If we look at it in the upright position, it represents a Libra, because it's all about justice, it's all about fairness. But in the reverse, it could be that you feel burdened and responsible about something here. And with you being in the reverse position, because it represents you in the tarot, the Justice card, the Libra, perhaps maybe you're feeling out of sorts right now. Perhaps you're not in the right frame of mind to tackle things. And perhaps you need to regain some equilibrium within yourself in May time. Looking in June then, Libra, we've got the Four of Cups in the reverse and you've got the King of Pentacles in the upright. So if you notice with the Four of Cups in the upright, there's an offer being presented, but this person's not interested in the offer, as you can see here. This gentleman's not interested in the offer that's being presented, this cup. He's more focused on the Three Cups here, but he's not interested in this new opportunity that's coming forward. He's just content with what he's got. Perhaps he needs to evaluate this new offer, whether it's worth taking or not. But it seems like you perhaps are going to make a decision on something here. Perhaps maybe you might take up on this offer because it's now in the reverse position. So now you decide to perhaps take up this offer, and now with the King of Pentacles, it might allow you to become more materially, financially successful with the King of Pentacles. Because the King of Pentacles is all about being successful financially and materially. Someone might achieve that success for themselves. And being more on solid ground, being more established. Advice card for you in the second quarter, Libra. You got the Seven of Raphael. Time to make a decision, be clear on what you want and take action, and the need for detoxification. So again, it's kind of following through from the first quarter, Libra. I know indecision is a trait of yours that you have difficulty with, sometimes not able to make the mind up on something because you're always weighing the pros and cons of every situation. So maybe you need to make a decision in the second quarter, Libra. Be clear about what you want and take the action needed. Okay, if there's things that are quite toxic or not working out for you, let go of it. Okay, that's a 7 Raphael there for you. And see things for what they really are. And make a decision. Right, so in July then, Libra, you've got the Four of Wands in the reverse. And you've got the Moon card in the reverse. So there could be some instability going on in the home life here, Libra. And perhaps the foundations are weak, which metaphorically meaning is perhaps you're not on solid ground, perhaps things are not stable enough. Because the Four of Wands in the upright is about stability, it's about happy homes, happy life. Putting down roots, making things solid, but it's sort of the reverse of that. You're not on solid ground. You feel like things are not stable. And it could be as a result of secrets coming out in July, with the Moon card in the reverse position. Things that you weren't aware of now come to light. Okay? And like I said, this can be applicable in any area of your life, romantically, on a career front, okay, where you don't feel like in a career front you're not on a stable ground, or in an organisation that's not right for you, and perhaps some secrets are going to come out that you're not aware of. Okay, or perhaps there's a relationship, there's some secrets in the relationship where it has disrupted you and the stability of the relationship. You know, or personally, it's just something that's come to light where you feel like you're off kilter in the month of July. So looking in the month of August, Libra, you got the Magician in the reverse, and you got the Two of Wands in the upright. So the Mission reverse, means that you're not able to manifest what you want in the month of August. You feel like you've got the tools and resources, and perhaps you don't have the tools and resources to manifest what you want because it's in the reverse position. Because normally in the upright, it represents the Magician as having the tools, the resources, and the wisdom to proceed forward to manifest what they want, to make things happen, to create their own life. But in the reverse position, you're not able to do that because perhaps you're at a crossroads right now, and maybe you take the lay of the land to see which path you want to take and what's right for you. And maybe with the wands, because wands are like intuition, maybe you need to go with the intuition and follow that. Follow what feels right for you. And I think once you decide which path to take, I think then the Magician will work in your favour, where you are able to manifest what you want. But right now, I feel like within the month of August, you're going to feel a bit at some crossroads here. And you're going to need to decide which path you want to take. So September then, you've got the Page of Swords in the upright, and you've got the Five of Cups in the upright. So it seems like the Page of Swords in the upright, you're going to get some communication come through, perhaps some positive communication, or perhaps there's something that you want to venture out to gain some new skill set, because the Page of Swords is about an apprentice, about new developing your skills, going into training for a new job even, or going to study. Yeah, that's something that you want to pursue. However, you've got the Five of Cups here. So maybe even though you want to gain this new skill set, even though you want to pursue this new job, you know, you want to pursue this new intellectual venture of yours, it seems like there's going to be some sorrow, regret and loss. Maybe you're not able to do that right now in September. Or maybe just so focused on the negativity and the regrets that you've had, that you've made in the past, and you're not focusing on the Two Cups behind you, which is maybe, you know, seeing the Two of the Cups half full rather than half empty. Okay, so maybe necessarily it's not a bad thing that you have the Five Cups here. Maybe you're just focusing on the negative, not the positive, perhaps. It's showing here with the Page of Swords here, there is going to be something positive that's going to come through that's good for you, but maybe you're focusing on the negative and not the positive, and you're having regrets or perhaps you're not able to pursue this new intellectual venture, whether it's gaining a new skill set, starting a new job. Okay? And the Page of Swords can represent a relatively young air sign. So it could be you, Libra, because you are an air sign, but it could be another fellow air sign, Gemini, another Libra, or an Aquarius around you. Is quite a relatively young energy. Okay? But if it is a relatively young air sign, maybe some sort of regrets around this person. Maybe realising some things that have happened and maybe not focusing on the positive rather than just focusing on the negative. So advice this month then, Virgo, you've got the Ace of Raphael. It's showing here, the advice is a positive new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationships, and a deep, long-lasting spiritual insights. So yes, it's about creating a new emotional experience for yourself, Libra, in the third quarter 2019, and for finding fulfilling relationships are good for you, and creating deep, lasting spiritual insights. So maybe to go within yourself more, to your higher self, and really gain some sort of insight about what's going on, how to proceed forward. Okay? It can even be even emotional and spiritual healing as well. You know, maybe that's going to come forth, but maybe you just need to create a new emotional experience for yourself in the third quarter. Now, looking in October, Libra, you got the so you got the Eight of Swords in the upright, and you got the Sun card in the reverse. So the Eight of Swords in the upright, showing you feeling trapped, restricted. Mentally, you're not sure what to do. You feel limited. And as a result, it's going to cause you to feel in October unhappy. Because you feel bound, trapped and restricted. Okay? And it may be even children. Children might be involved in this situation. It might be a child that's perhaps not happy or is not well and it's feeling you making you trapped and restricted. Or there's something going on with perhaps a child maybe. But if it isn't regards to within a family unit, it could be, you know, in a work environment where you feel trapped and restricted and it's not making you happy, or if it's in a relationship it's not making you happy, you feel trapped on some level here in October. In November then, Libra, you've got the Nine of Cups in the upright, and you've got the Queen of Cups in the reverse. So you want to feel emotionally content in November, but I feel like there could be some water sign around you, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or it could be just some of the qualities of the Queen of Cups in the reverse position. And when the Queen of Cups falls in the reverse position, she's not a very nice person. She's quite spiteful, emotionally manipulative, and even cunning you, and even ruthless emotionally. So there could be someone around you like that, and that perhaps could, even though it's in the right position, that could affect you wanting to be emotionally content and happy in a situation. So maybe you need to watch out for this water sign that could really very much so affect you being happy emotionally. So maybe to guard on this water sign individual, this Queen of Cups type individual around you in November. In December then, Libra, you've got the Knight of Swords in the reverse, and you've got the King of Cups in the upright. So the Knight of Swords could represent a fellow air sign. It could be even you, Libra. It could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Now the Knight of Swords in the reverse is someone who's quite reckless and impulsive. Quite harsh as well, quite abrupt. They're quite abrupt cutting people off as well. They don't think before they take action. And it could be in connection with a water sign, a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, a King of Cups. Someone who's quite emotionally mature. Someone who's a parental figure even. Who gives really good emotional advice. So this water sign person individual is looking here at this air sign individual, perhaps to see what's going on, or maybe there's going to be a water sign around you that's perhaps thinking you're making rash decisions, and maybe they might want to come in just to to give you more emotional perspective about what's going on. and they're standing firm and solid where they are. Okay, so maybe December, Libra, perhaps you need to be a bit more cautious, not to be quite impulsive. And maybe if there is a water sign around you, take their advice, because maybe they're going to come in to kind of help you with that. The advice card for the fourth quarter, Libra, you've got Ace of Ariel, sorry. So it's showing here, it's your lucky day, new resources of money, time or support, a change in a job or promotion. So it's like the essence of, you know, you can make things happen for yourself. You can manifest things for yourself. You know, you can create new resources, money and time for yourself. And you can even start a new beginning in a job, or to promote yourself in a job. Create a new sort of material, financial beginning for yourself. Okay, Libra? So that's advice for the fourth quarter and your year overview for 2019. Please like and subscribe to my channel. And I will speak to you soon. Thank you.